They actually are really, really comfortable, and like, I really wanted to also show you my pantry because it has been basically zero waste-ified. And then we had to save up money to buy the van, which we did. Good morning, you guys. This is not one of those fake YouTube good mornings. I legit just woke up. Tippy is still sleeping, as a matter of fact. He has decided he's not ready to wake up, which is fine. Anyway, so today, after I wake up a little bit more, I basically wanted to do a Q&A today, but I didn't know how to make it interesting, you know, because sometimes Q&As are really, really boring with just me sitting here answering questions. So I wanted to answer them throughout the day with you guys, take you along with me. I have a meeting today, so you guys can get ready with me for that. I'm actually gonna try on a lot of new clothes I just got. Well, not a lot. It's really only like 5 or 6 things because, as you guys know, I just decluttered my closet and I was looking for very, very specific things. And so I really like shopping online, like online thrifting, because you can pick your exact size. You can look for brands you know you like, and you don't have to sift through every individual thing. Well, you still kind of do. The thing I really like about ThredUp, because this video is sponsored by ThredUp, the thing I really like about them is you can kind of put something in your cart and then you get to hold it. But also, if something you see is in someone else's cart, you can kind of like wait for them to get rid of it. And then there's like still kind of the thrill of what thrift shopping is when you like find something really, really good and you're like, yes, I did it. So that's why I really like ThredUp. So we'll try on some stuff that I got from them. During the Q&A, I'll talk about some things that I haven't been addressing for a little bit. I can also show you guys my updated zero waste pantry. Yeah, we'll do all that good stuff. In the middle of doing my makeup and watching a Kristen Leo video, I remember that I'm supposed to be vlogging and answering questions from Instagram. So let me go on to the IG and see what you guys are asking. The results for if I should do assumptions or a Q&A is literally exactly 50-50. How crazy is that? Okay, this is my new favorite eye look, by the way. I make the bottom dark and then kind of fade it out through my crease. And if you haven't heard me talk about it, this is the makeup I'm using right now. I use that one. That's a zero waste makeup brand, as well as Elate, another zero waste makeup brand. So that's what's going on right here. So many people are asking about kids. Why do you guys want me to have kids? So let me tell you the truth. The truth is that Madison and I have a lot of plans, and I feel like we're still way too selfish to have kids, and I don't know if that's ever gonna go away. Like right now, sometimes Madison will say that we're just not gonna have kids, but I just think that's an age thing. I think that'll go away. So, but I'm not having a baby. I really have no interest in carrying a child, and a lot of people that are older think that's crazy and think I'm weird for saying that, but like I don't, and Madison doesn't either. So yeah, if we ever do have kids, 100% they will be adopted. That is the plan. Alright, so that is my makeup all done. I'm going to answer one more question and then we're going to go try on my new clothes. Let's see. Could you recommend somewhere to buy sustainable sneakers for running? Yeah, actually, since we're about to talk about ThredUp, you could also go online and buy things that are not new, but basically something that like someone bought and it didn't fit, and then you can buy it from them. That's what I did with my recent shoe purchase. I went on to ThredUp and then I searched out for some shoes, and you can sometimes get them with like literally still the tags on them, but they're secondhand because someone else bought them and just didn't use them. So you can check out ThredUp for that for sure. Yeah, let me also try to work on a blog post for that. I like making listicles because I will go in and like research all these brands, and then you guys can just go to my blog post and check out all the brands. So I'll do that for you, but let's go ahead and try on my new ThredUp goodies. I'm really pumped about this because I was very selective in what I purchased, and what I purchased, I'm pretty much like obsessed and so excited for each and every one of them. This time around, I picked things that are made by some ethical brands. Some ethical brands that are high price, that I don't want to say I can't afford it because I could afford it, but I wouldn't because I could just wear traditional thrift clothes. But if I can find brands like this on ThredUp, then count me in. So let me go change and I'll be right back. Okay, so before I try them on, you need to see this because this is why I'm really excited about this. This is a brand I've admired for a long time. It is an ethical brand and a sustainable brand. They make all their stuff with fair wages. They use upcycled materials. They use natural materials that don't produce microfibers and stuff like that. They're called Eileen Fisher, that's her brand. And beyond all of that cool stuff that she does, she has plus size clothing. So it's not just like other traditional sustainable brands that market to mostly, you know, like typical sizes, but she has a dedicated plus size line. These still have the tags on them. I got them from ThredUp. They were $168 originally. Wow. And I got them for, let me double check. I'll put it on the screen. But I'm gonna try these on and show you guys, and I am so pumped. Okay, these are the leggings on me with my favorite shirt, by the way, which I also thrifted. But these are the leggings. Can you see them? Let me bring you over to my new favorite piece of furniture in the house, by the way. After the declutter, we got this mirror and I'm obsessed with it. But okay, you can see them behind me. Let me turn you around. So they fit really nicely. They come up really high. You can kind of see them with this shirt. I don't wear black leggings with this particular shirt, but I figured it'd be good for the try on. They actually are really, really comfortable and like so easy to move around in. Obviously they're leggings, but they're kind of like a gray color, you can see, and then they kind of go into black, so they're very unique. So like I was mentioning, I was being very intentional with my purchases that I was making on ThredUp, and I was particularly looking for something that was a little bit more dressy to go with some really basic like tops and bottoms, just so I can mix and match my wardrobe and make a bunch of different outfits, and I don't feel so limited with my newly, you know, decluttered wardrobe. So I got this. It still has the tags on it. It's from World Market, and I think it's really, oh, Tippy, hi. I feel like it's very versatile. Yeah, that's all with this one. It's just really cute, and it still had the tags on it, like I said, and I'm leaving what it sells for and what I got it for below on the screen. But yeah, I think this was super cute, and I think it looks really good on me. What do you think? Is it flattering? I think it's really cute. I really love everything I got this order. I actually made this order just a few select things. Sometimes when I online thrift shop, or just thrift shop in general, whether it's online or in store, I can go a little bit crazy because I can always find something I like, and I've told you guys this is kind of a problem with me, buying things because it's eco-friendly, it's secondhand and all that good stuff. But this go around, I was very selective, and I'm like very, very, very much happy with the few pieces that I ordered. So let me show you a couple more. So this one here, I am very pleasantly surprised by. This is by Free People, and it doesn't have the tags on it, but it's in really good condition. A lot of things on ThredUp are just in really great condition. I got this because I've told you guys before, I really like cardigans and sweaters and like cozy, comfy outfits, but reality breaks in and I realize that I live in Texas, and I realized during the declutter that I don't own any tank tops. Like, what do I wear when the weather is the way it's meant to be in Austin, Texas? Like, I don't know, it's weird. So going through my clothes made me realize I was missing out on some of this, and so yeah, I got this from Free People. It's long, like I like things to be long, and it's a really good material. Like, it's not like a thin material, it's actually kind of like woven, so I feel like it's really nice, and the cut is nice. Yeah, I love this. It's very simple. I have legitimately never done a thrift haul where I loved every single thing I got as much as this. So this might seem a little bit impractical because you don't see me wearing dresses a whole lot, but the reason I got this dress is because my sister's wedding shower is next month actually, and I've been on the hunt to find a good dress for it because I don't own a lot of dresses, like I just said, and I definitely didn't want to wait till last minute to get one. So I've been on the hunt in thrift stores and definitely been checking ThredUp, and then whenever I placed my order, this one was available, and I just think it is freaking perfect. It's so cute. So it has the tie here, it crisscrosses here, and then it crisscrosses there again, and it's just very flattering. Like, this makes me look a lot better than I feel like my body actually looks. It's just very flattering, and it's from Torrid, and I would never buy something new from Torrid. I don't think they have the worst ethical practices, but I don't know a lot about them. They're not very transparent. So I like Torrid. I like their clothes, but I prefer to buy it secondhand. So that's what this is. Oh, and then the sleeve is like flowy like this. This is perfect for her her wedding shower. So I was so excited to get this. Can you tell that it's like white and blue stripes? Yeah, if I get up close you can tell. It's just perfect. I love ThredUp. I love this dress. I love this whole haul. I'm just so excited. Okay, let me try on the last thing, which is what I am going to wear to my meeting today, and also something I'm pretty excited about. Alrighty, final thing I got in this ThredUp order is this Anthropology sweater. Isn't this color really cool? It's like a dark or like medium tone brown, and the fit is really cool. Like you see it's long enough, and then it's like got a little bit of extra room, but then it's 3/4 length sleeves, and it's by Anthropologie. Like I said, it doesn't have any polyester, which is cool. I've been really into finding natural materials. So this is a wool sweater, which I've told you guys I'm cool with buying animal products as long as they're secondhand. That way you're not creating a demand for them. But I thought this sweater was so cool, and since it's from Anthropologie, I got a good amount of savings on it. I paired it with the leggings that I tried on earlier, and my boots that everyone knows I love so much. They were secondhand too, and yeah, I just think this outfit's so cute. So I am gonna wear this to my meeting. Really have to get running, but before I do, I want you guys to know that ThredUp is offering you guys 30% off of your first order. As if the savings wasn't already cool enough, as if being able to shop secondhand online isn't already cool enough, they also are giving you 30% off, and their packaging is super cute, and it's plastic free. So they send you the packages in these cute little polka dot boxes, and even inside there's never any plastic. There's sometimes tissue paper, and even their stickers on the inside are paper. They're not plastic. So I mean, if you're into zero waste, if you're into secondhand shopping, if you're into sustainable and ethical living, ThredUp is absolutely something you should check out. And you can even be really intentional, because you can watch items to see when they go on sale, or watch items to see whenever someone else buys them. It's just a great company, and I love to support them. So if you're in the market for some stuff like I was, make sure you check out ThredUp. Use my code, I'll leave it on the screen, or you can click the link in the description. Like I said, 30% off on top of all the great deals you already saw me get. I mean, psh. Yeah, okay, let's go. We gotta get going, we gotta get going. So I just got to the parking lot for my meeting. I'm waiting for the other person to get here. And if you can see, no, you can't see my backseat, but there's a Papa-san back there that me and Madison snagged at a thrift store in Dallas for $5. They wanted 20 bucks for it, and then all of their furniture was 75% off. So we might be moving soon. We'll probably talk about that. So yeah, while I'm waiting for the other person to get here, I'm gonna answer some of y'all questions from the IG, and let's see what we got. Okay, so there are questions on this because I did a poll. I told you guys earlier in the video, I did a poll whether you wanted to like leave assumptions about me and me tell you if they're true or not, or if you just wanted to do like a regular Q&A, and it was split completely 50-50. So some of these are assumptions. So I see one from Taylor. She says, her assumption is that I grew up in a relatively environmentally conscious family in Austin. No, a lot of you guys might know this. Well, I think a lot of you guys know that my family is not environmentally friendly, that I didn't grow up in an environment that kind of like even supports my lifestyle, like in most ways. Like, but obviously I'm in an interracial lesbian relationship. Like those things were not easily accepted where I'm from or how I grew up. So no, I definitely did not grow up in a relatively environmentally conscious home at all. I can't even get my parents to recycle their aluminum cans when they live walking distance from a recycling facility. And yeah, I didn't grow up in Austin either. I actually grew up in a suburb of Houston. So Bailey wants to know, what are some plans you have for 2019? So if you guys aren't on my secret email list, it's my newsletter, and I send out secret videos through there at least twice a month, where I just talk about some things that are like going on in my life, or things that just don't make it to this channel. And I talked about my 2019 goals in there, and not so much on this channel, but I'll tell you really quickly in this video, because something that I really planned on doing in 2019 was living in a van. So I've hinted at this a lot throughout the last year or two, because it's something that, I don't know, for most people it seems like they make the decision and then they do it and then that's done. But for Madison and I, it took, well, we wanted to be debt free before we even considered buying a van. So then we had to pay off all of our loans, all of our student debt, which we did, and then we had to save up money to buy the van, which we did, and then we have to remodel it. So it's taking so much time just to do that in general. And this is technically the first time I'm saying on this channel that yes, Madison and I did buy a Dodge Sprinter van. I'm actually going to my parents tomorrow, so you guys will see a clip of it. I'll take some clips of it so you can see what it looks like. We have been rehabbing it for maybe like 6 months. We bought it at the beginning, or like I think April 2018, and we had planned to move into it by January of 2019, to have it built out and be done and move into it and live in it full time. And that's whenever I launched my Zero Waste Transformation series. I plan to do the first few episodes in Texas and then be living in the van and be able to travel around and go to your homes and help you. That was actually the whole point in building the van, was to start that series, which is so crazy to think about. But We still have every intention to do that. Aside from the van taking a long time to build out, we also have had some family emergencies. So it's not something that I'm not really going to talk about, because it's not my family that's having the really serious issue. It's hers, and I know she's not ready to talk about that publicly, so I'm not going to do that. But it's something that keeps us in Texas, so that we can't leave. We can't just up and leave and travel full time. We're going to keep remodeling the van. We kind of slowed down on it because we know we can't leave. So we kind of slowed down on the remodel, and we will continue to work on it, but it won't be at such a fast pace, because likely we won't be able to live in the van for several months to come. So but I did want to say that to you guys, because I had planned to announce it by now, and if you've been catching on to my hints here and there for like a year, and you're like, why the fuck did she keep baiting us that there's gonna be a van? And there hasn't been a van. There is a van, it's just we're not living in it, and it's not done, and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, that's the first time I've talked about it. It's something Madison and I are both so excited about, and so proud to be building the van ourselves with the help of my family. And yeah, we'll keep you updated. I have been documenting the process. I know a lot of people ask me that. I have been documenting the entire process, and I will post all of it kind of once we're coming closer to the end of it. I don't want to like put out parts and bits and then you guys like lose interest because there's like a 3-month gap between renovations, because that's kind of how it's been right now. So yeah, in the meantime, I think Madison and I, one of our goals for 2019 is to buy a house. We are currently in the process of doing that, but I'm not fully for sure that we're gonna move into a house either. If we're gonna move, our life is a little, we try to plan for things and then plans don't work out. So, you know, that's kind of how life is. But yeah, I figured I'd update you guys on that. Probably title this video that. Let's find some of your other questions. Someone says, on your political compass, you fall to the left, but I can also see a little bit right. That's really interesting. We don't have to get into my complete political beliefs, but I can tell you that they've transformed over time from being like a super social justice warrior to someone who is truly more open-minded now. I used to think when I was a social justice warrior that made me open-minded, but in reality, being open-minded means being able to see everyone from every side and trying to rationalize why they feel the way they do. And that's kind of where I stand now. I will probably always vote left strictly for like climate change and environmental reasons. I've never seen a person on the right have a platform that felt okay for me to support in terms of that. And I also kind of have a litmus test for anybody I actually give my vote to, that they would support repealing Citizens United, which is the piece of legislation that said money is speech, as in corporations are people and them giving money to politicians is just free speech. And I completely disagree with that and think that has been the root of the downfall of American democracy as we know it. So yeah, without getting too deep, but that's where I stand. Those are the most important things to me. Okay, something that I get questions about all the time, and I'm seeing a lot through here too, is about my cat, what I do with Tippy for his cat litter, cat food, toys, all that good stuff. I have an entire video about that. I think people don't realize it. It is a little bit old, and I have been thinking about remaking it because I've been getting so many questions about it, but nothing has really changed from that video with what I do with him. So, excuse me. So I'll link it right here, right there. I think this is the corner that it comes up in, and yeah, you can check that out there. Someone said, did you attend Texas A&M? If so, what did you major in? Yes, I went to Texas A&M, if you guys haven't put those pieces together yet. I used to try to hide it. Whenever I was still working, like in the environmental field, my name is on a lot of legal documents because I worked for the state. And so you can kind of find out a lot about a person, like where they work and what they do and where they went to school and all that stuff. If someone starts talking about where they went to school, like people could find me. But now I don't work there, so it's not so much of a concern. But yes, I went to Texas A&M and I majored in environmental science. Ooh, someone said, you have such long hair. Do you have plans to cut it or will you let it grow forever? That's a good question. People ask me all the time. I will cut it eventually when I feel like it. I'm tempted to cut it now, but I know I won't, but I'm tempted just because it gets so tangled so fast. Like, wearing it down is truly a mission that I have to plan for, and that's not a lot of fun. But right now I'm loving my long hair, and I don't think I'll cut it anytime soon, but I have no aversion to cutting it. I will if I want. A lot of people are asking me what took the longest to change over in my zero waste routine. What are the biggest struggles, biggest challenge item? Absolutely, for me, the biggest thing that took the longest, because I'm still haven't done it, is deodorant. And every time I say that, people always leave me recommendations. You're open to leaving me recommendations. I'm open to you leaving them, but I'm telling you that just about everything you're gonna tell me, I have tried. If it's on the shelves at like a conventional grocery store, I've tried it. If it's Meow Meow Tweet, if it's Lush, if it's Pit Paste, if it's Etsy sellers, if it's, you know, anything mostly that you're gonna mention to me, I've tried it and I haven't liked it. And the deodorant I use is Native Deodorant. It does come in plastic. It's completely recyclable plastic, but it's plastic nonetheless, and I have not found an alternative that works well enough for me to switch on that. So it's for sure that. If you guys are looking for a deodorant, if you're in the same boat as me, I'll leave a link to it below. And I think I have a 10% off discount code with them. I'll leave it in the description if I do. I've got to go now, so I'll see y'all later. Hopefully this meeting won't take too long. Okay guys, I'm back, but I started editing this vlog and realized that it's already like over 20 minutes long, which is a little long for videos on my channel. I really wanted to also show you my pantry because it has been basically zero waste-ified, but I think I'm gonna save that for another video because I also am testing out some zero waste Lush skincare that they sent me, and I know so many of you guys want to see that, and I don't want to turn this video into a 45-minute long vlog. So if you're still watching this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and I will definitely make another vlog style type video like this so I can show you my new pantry and so I can show you the new Lush stuff that I'm trying out. So yeah, give it a thumbs up. Also, if you guys don't remember, I tried on some ThredUp stuff in the beginning of this video, or closer to the beginning of this video. It's been a long one, so if you're still here, let me know which thing I got from ThredUp was your favorite, and don't forget to check them out because it's really easy to online thrift shop. It makes it much more accessible to people who don't have thrift stores, and you get really great deals like you saw. Plus, you can get 30% off with my discount code, and I genuinely love them as a company, but I really think you guys should give them a try. It's a lot of fun shopping on their site too, so test it out. Let me know what you think. Like I said, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And remember, until next time, you cannot do all the good that the world needs, but the world needs all the good that you can do. Bye, guys.